Hello, it has been a while. I've been kind of experimenting and doing mostly shorts, but I was really feeling, I'm gonna do a full video of just a full glowy summer makeup. That's one of my favorite things to do. I know I filmed this a few years back, but I wanted to film and talk about some of my current favorite products. And I'm still gonna continue doing shorts, so let me know what you guys like to prefer and see. So without further ado, let's get started. My skin is acting up a little bit. It's not doing well, but that's okay. Just gotta make it work. Okay, so before we start off our eyebrows, one of my favorite products, my current favorite products, is the Saie Beauty, and it is the Glowy Super Gel Star Glow. Like, it's just absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful. So what I like to do with this one is, because it's super glowy and very hydrating, I like to put this before I start doing my eye makeup, because then right after that I'm gonna put a primer on that isn't too hydrating. That way your makeup doesn't melt off, but you still get that beautiful summer glowy skin. All right, so I'm gonna take about a pump and a half. I mean, it's a pretty size of a pea ball that you get, so you don't really need a whole lot. And basically just put on my skin. It's so smooth to just work it on your face as well. So pretty. It took me a while to kind of experiment with this product because I was noticing that it was peeling. I know it also had to do with my moisturizer and how soon I was applying certain products. I mean, you'll still see that it peels a little bit, but not as much compared to what I was noticing. So I'm like, all right, I need to do some trial and error and see what works for my skin. Okay, I don't know if you can tell the difference. It's like a very minimal, just beautiful, healthy glow. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows quick off camera. Same process, nothing has changed, and then we'll get on our eyes. All right, so brows are done, and now we're gonna move on into eyeshadow. So my second favorite current product is the Rare Beauty Eye Primer. It looks like this. It works absolutely amazing. Like, I've never used an eye primer that works this good, so love, love, love it. And it's also slightly tinted, so it kind of gives you a color on the eyelids. I don't know if that matters, but I think it's really good, and it's super, super cooling. Just gonna, you can use your fingers or brush to blend it out. I just like to use a small little brush. And very, very just easy to work with. This product is great. I had to look for the tape, but we're gonna keep our eyes super simple. So I'm just gonna take some tape, and we're gonna do a smoky eyeliner, but just a very simple, kind of smoke it out. Okay, and then for the palette, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. Literally the best palette ever. It has all the beautiful shades, perfect for the summer, just so beautiful. All the bronzy tones that you need. So I'm just gonna take a lighter, kind of like a closer to my skin tone, and basically just apply it almost on my entire lid. So it's nothing too precise. You can be messy, that's perfectly okay. So super simple, that's literally all we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna take my MAC eyeliner. I've been using this for years, literally. So you can use any black eyeliner, and basically you're gonna first draw a line out like you would as a liner. Bring it up slightly, like halfway your eyelid. And then you're gonna take a small brush and basically just take any brown eyeshadow or a light brown shadow, and we are gonna smoke it out. So honestly, that's basically literally it. Keeping it very simple. I'm gonna do it on my under eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so finish off the eyeliner, super, super simple. And when you take off the tape, literally the most satisfying moment ever. Super clean. So again, you don't have to be very precise because you can be messy because we are using that tape. And another trick, if you think that your eyeliner is too dark, let's say you use too dark brown, what you can do, the shade that you use on your eyelid, just go back with that brush on top of that liner. It'll kind of fade out, so it'll give you more a slight smoky effect and kind of fade it as well, so it's not too precise. Just another tip. Okay, Cool, so we'll come back to our eyes later, so let's go ahead and move into our skins. So now I'm actually going to go primer. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and this is the pink one, the very hydrated one. So this is definitely more of a nighttime look for me because I'm doing it full coverage. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Haus Labs Triclone foundation. So it's just so beautiful. I absolutely love it. So again, it's like for a nighttime for me because during the days, or during the daytimes, I don't like to use full coverage foundation. So if you'd like to see a daytime summer glowy makeup look, do let me know. All right, so my current favorite products are Anissa beauty brushes. So for the longest time, I was using e.l.f. Complexion Duo Brush and then also a beauty sponge, but then I decided to purchase the Anissa beauty brushes. Juicy Jazz talks a lot about it, so I purchased her package that they had going on. So the Flawless is just so gorgeous. I mean, they just work. I mean, they work so amazingly. So I love that. Rub it up in my face. And then I'll go ahead and apply with the brush. Okay, so for concealer, I like to mix two concealers. I like to use the NYX Bare With Me concealer and the Maybelline Instant Age eraser. So I first go ahead and start with the NYX one because that's the most closest to my skin tone. I do see how flawlessly the concealer blends in, and with the less amount, it just looks less heavier and less cakey. Again, perfect for the summer time, not trying to have you want to have a full coverage makeup, but not full coverage, if that makes sense. MakeupByMario Skin Enhancer. Love this product. Probably one of the best bronzers I've used for brown skin tone, so highly recommend this product. All right, now we can do our blush. Just tap it on top. And the great thing about this blush is that you can also build it up for sure. If you want a lighter coverage or medium coverage, you can. If you want more, dig that, or you can, if you want more, you know, definitely build it up. The most important step, and I've talked about this, is that once you've applied your blush, you'll see that it starts to kind of come up by your concealer. So in order for it to be a flawless look, what you want to do is you just want to take the edges and just blend it out with that concealer blush. That way when you set it, it doesn't look so harsh, and it just kind of all just goes all together. And I'm also just going to quickly go under the eye and make sure I take the creases out before we set it. Okay, so to set my under eyes, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. And I've been kind of doing things differently. So before, I used to take a sponge and then dip it in the container and then set my under eyes. But now I just kind of go with the brush. Can't talk. And then I'll use a loose setting powder to set the eyes. All right, so the next step. Another favorite product currently of mine is the Haus Labs Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. So good. And what I like to do is I like to take a little, what is this called, a little pad? And this is the one from e.l.f. And you just kind of dig into the product, and we're kind of almost like gonna bake. So lightly just press it under the eyes. Again, very lightly. We don't want to set it right away. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna use that same powder. Just take it on a brush instead and just tap the product in. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that under eye powder just sit in while we go ahead and bronze and blush. So for bronzing, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Bronzer in the shade Perpetually Tan, and all these products will be linked down below, so don't worry. And this product is super, super pigmented, so literally I just have to dab in once and it picks up so much product. So I'm always careful when using this product. For blush, I'll be using the Sephora Colorful Matte from their Sephora collection, and it's in shade Date Night. It's like a Barbie pink color, so cute. Again, super pigmented, so keep that in mind. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the eyeliner powder. Basically, you're not even removing, you're kind of just like pressing in almost. Whatever powder that was on there, just press all of that in. So beautiful. And then for highlighting, I'm going to use the Haus Labs Bio Radiant Gel Powder, and this is in shade Peach Quartz. So stunning. This is literally my favorite brush for highlighting. I never knew I needed a fluffier brush for highlighting. Okay, the base is done. So before we finish off our eyes, I'm gonna set my face. I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Okay, to finish off the eyes, I won't do anything on my lower lash line for mascara and for eyeshadow, but for my inner eyes, I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Moon Dust. It's so pretty. It's in shade Cosmic for the inner ducts of your eyes. Looks so beautiful. All right, and then for a mascara, I'm gonna use a Lancome mascara, Monsieur Big, I think it's Big Mood if I'm not mistaken, and just coat a light layer. So we're almost done. Last step is the lipstick. So my combos is actually mostly the same. I think at least the lip liner and lipstick usually really remain the same. So I'm going to use the NYX matte lip liner in shade Cold Brew. This is literally probably one of the best lip liners ever. Again, very, very brown girl friendly. Highly, highly recommended. And then for lipstick, I'm using the Makeup by Mario lipstick, and it's in shade Kate. It's the Ultra Suede lipstick. Looks like this. And to top it up, I'm going to use the Tower 28 lip gloss in shade Dream. It looks like this, kind of almost just golden-ish shade. Super neutral. Goes with everything, honestly. Alright, so we are all done. I mean, this is just so great. This is so great. Super simple, but it just goes with everything, very neutral. Great for a night out, even if you want to do on a daytime, but something that I wouldn't do in a daytime just because it's very full coverage for me. I keep it very simple, so if you like to see a daytime summer glowy look, let me know. I'd be very happy to film that. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a long, long time ago when I filmed a full YouTube look. I honestly kind of just miss it, just like talking here and talking about what looks good, what works, what doesn't. If you'd like to continue watching full videos or even like shorts, let me know. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.